Hey, you're back. I'm really happy that you're taking this seriously and really investing time to work on the life you want. So, now that we've reflected on the past year, we're going to work on the year that is coming. A lot of people start the year with very vague resolutions. Oh, I want to be healthier and I want to be happier and I want to make more money. Here's the thing, goals that aren't clear are never going to happen. And we're not here to set resolutions that are unachievable or really, really hard. Like, I'm going to run 20K every day for a year, or I'm going to stop drinking completely. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I'm saying if it's not your lifestyle at the moment, drastic changes like that are going to cause more frustrations than anything else. So we are not here to set random resolutions that are going to fade away in 1 month. We are here to set a vision, one that excites you, that makes you jump out of bed in the morning, aligns with who you are, and actually works, is feasible. Here's something I really wanted to share with you. Have you ever heard people saying, like, oh, but don't talk about your dreams, your goals, your ideas, just work in silence, grind, and just show the result at the end? Right. I don't particularly agree with that approach for multiple reasons. First of all, if you don't talk about your goals, they're going to stay abstract. And by chatting with people around it, you're making it real. You're also putting words behind it because other people might have questions and you're going to have to explain what's the vision behind it. Why are you doing that? Second, if you don't properly visualize them, it doesn't really feel real. And like we said, it's easier to find something when you know what to look for. And third one, it shouldn't be the main one, but I think it's pretty important one. You create accountability for yourself when you share it with other people. Because they might ask you, oh, hey, how's that going, by the way? And if you have to answer, you kind of want to give an answer where, oh, yeah, I actually did it and it's going great, or I did it, but it's taking another direction because that happened. I was doing that 10,000 steps a day thing. And I was sending it every day to one of my friends. I told him about, I was like, look, I want to do that. I know it's going to be hard because it's winter and all. And I want you to hold me accountable for it. Every day I was sending him a picture saying, I did my 10K, I did my 10K. And if there was one day I didn't send the picture, he would send me a message like, hey, Pauline, where's the picture? Where's the 10K? And that really worked. Having someone holding me accountable really helped me on a few stuff. That's why coaching really works. So that's what today is about. We are going to make your vision for this new year real. Before we dive into goal setting, let's take a moment to visualize your future. Find a comfortable seat and take a deep breath in and out. Take a deep breath in. And if you feel comfortable, you can close your eyes and out. Continue breathing in and out. Imagine it's the end of the year. It's already December. You've lived the best life, the best year of your life. First of all, where are you waking up? What does your morning look like? Who are you with? Who are the people around you? Are they friends, stranger, a partner, family? Are you alone? What kind of work are you doing? Are you still in the same job? Did you change? Are you working? And where do you live? How does the space around you look like? Is it a house? An apartment in the city? Are you living in a van by the sea? Are you living with people? How do you move through the day? Are you energized? How does your body feel? What are you capable of doing with your body? And finally, what makes you feel so authentic and confident with yourself? What brings you joy? What are you seeing at this moment? Really embrace the vision you're creating of the life you truly want. Take it in fully. Take a big inhale and exhale. And when you feel ready, you can open your eyes. How do you feel? Are you excited? Did you manage to see something? Now, if you're okay with that, I want you to take a second to write down what you just saw. All the little things from the smells, the places, the people, the things you're doing. What would be your ideal day in the next year? What would it look like? No filters, no limitations, just what you truly want. The thing with dreams and ambition is you're really the one putting barriers. Go crazy. Write all of it down. This would be the best day of my life if I could live it like that. You can press first and take the time to write it down. I prepared a little document just like last time that you can download in the description. So feel free to use that and come back when you finish writing your ideal day. Okay, before we move on, there's something I need to share with you. A really hard but necessary truth is that a big part of growth isn't about what you add up in your life, what are the new things, new habits that you implement, but it also comes down to what are you letting go, whether it's people or bad habits or patterns that just don't serve you anymore. Not everyone in your life right now is meant to come in the next chapter. And it's tough because it might be people you truly love and truly appreciate. However, your environment has such an impact. The more careful you are with the people you surround yourself, the easier it's going to be for you to reach the life you truly want. So ask yourself, who in my life is making me feel small? Who are the people that truly support my growth? They don't have to understand it, they don't have to agree with it, but who is supporting you and pushing you upward? And who are the ones that being negative and saying that's not possible or making fun even? Are your relationships today aligned with the life you want to create? Because some people will cheer you on, and others might be resistant to change, to the change you want. And you have to decide, are you willing to keep yourself stuck just to keep them comfortable and to not disrupt the status quo? Growth sometimes means outgrowing, and that's okay. And it shouldn't even be taken so personally. I know it can feel, if it happens to you, like abandon or rejection. But that's one important thing as well. Having goals and ambition that are a bit different from what everyone is doing is going to require you to be so good at being okay with rejection and just keep going forward. no matter what. Right, now that said, let's talk about something a bit more fun. Your goals should align with what truly matters to you. Otherwise, you're just gonna end up chasing things that don't really bring you fulfillment. So take a moment to reflect on this. What are my top three values? And are my current choices aligned with these values? When your goals match your values, that's when you avoid distractions, feeling burnout, and wasted energy. Focus on what matters to you. Easy. Remember in episode 1, we talked about 5 pillars: relationship with yourself, with others, your movement practice, your work and ambition, and your curiosity and discovery. Well, we're gonna set up goals for each of those categories, but we're not gonna just set like random goals. You need your goals to be SMART. SMART is an acronym that holds for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. That means we're making them real. For example, you don't say, "Oh, I want to work out more." You say, "I'm gonna work out 3 times a week for 30 minutes for the next 3 months." So for each of the pillar, write down 1 or 2 meaningful goals. For relationship with yourself, is it self-care? Is it something you want to work on your mindset? For example, I want to take myself on a solo date at least once a month. For your relationship with others, set 1 or 2 goals. Either it is friendship link or family or love. For example, this is a boundary I want to maintain with my close circle. For the third pillar, which is movement and wellness, set 1 or 2 goals. I want to start training handstands, or I want to get my splits. Now, for ambitions, career, side projects, I want to get a promotion, or I want to launch an online course. And last but not least, for the more discovery and exploration one, whether it is experiences, travel, adventure, stepping outside of your comfort zone. Like, I want to take a solo trip to Bali this year. I want to try surfing. I want to learn a new language. That's mine for next year. I want to learn a new language. So just take your time for each of those to write down 1 or 2 goals that are specific and actionable. It doesn't mean you can't dream big. It just means that it has to be concrete enough that you can actually do it this year. If you haven't downloaded the research journal yet, you can download it in the description and it will help you map this all out. So press pause and write down all your answers. Nice. Are you excited? Because I'm excited for you. To take it even further, try to define just one word that is going to symbolize this year or even your life in general. For me, for example, it's 1%. Every day, making decisions that are making me 1% better to build the life that truly aligns with my goals and dreams without burning myself out and doing everything at the same time and end up doing nothing. All right. I love this session and I love looking forward. So I'd love to hear from you. And if you could write one of your goals in the comments, that'd be super nice. And realize that you've just done what most people never do. You've done some powerful work. You've clarified your vision, set your goals and intentions, and you align them with your values. So now that we have goals and we're really looking forward for this year, well, we need to create an action plan so it actually happens and one that holds you accountable as well. So next up, we are going to make sure that you stick to your goals. If you're serious about making this year your best year yet, I'm going to see you in episode 3. Hit subscribe. Au revoir.